won't ask for his help, even if they were getting. And
Oh my God.
Mark, it's all you, buddy. You want to go first or you want to defer?
Yeah, I'll go first. Get it out of the way.
Okay, everybody. Make some noise. Put your hands together for Mr. Mark Andrews, everybody.
Bloody hell.
Right, it doesn't seem fair to me because firstly, obviously I'm a lot older than Ambrish. As you know, I'm 46. But we do have a lot in common. We're both immigrants. Like, he's a proper one though. We both have funny accents. And neither one of us has a chance of being famous before we're 45. Ambrish, or as I pronounce it properly, Ambrish, was never too good at timing, which is very important in comedy. For instance, he recently moved to Toronto to get more stage time. Yeah, that was.
I'll give you that. That's good.
He's got guts, though. Ambrish has got guts. You might remember this, David. My favourite memory of Ambrish was in the Irish bar opposite Showtime. It was full of students. It was very, very loud. And I suggested to David, maybe we try doing some stand-up there. He chickened out, but Ambrish had a go. He got up on that stage and he started to shout politically incorrect insults at the top of his tiny little lungs. And you know what happened? Nothing. They couldn't see him. He was standing behind the microphone. Ambrish has a successful YouTube channel as well. You should check it out. It's got literally hundreds of views. The one I'm in, it's got the most. I don't know if that's a coincidence. He also looked up to lots of comedians, just like Adam, Kevin Hart in particular. But Ambrish is like a drug for a lot of people. Not addictive. He's okay in small doses. That's it. That's all I've got.
Mark Andrews, everybody give it up, Mark Andrews. Nice to know, my friend. Ambrish, you got 1 minute for a rebuttal, buddy.
Yeah, I would do a rebuttal, but I didn't really have a time because, he told like 3 jokes, but I'll go for my whole set then.
Okay.
But that was a good set, dude. Those jokes were good. Anyway, this guy, Mark, he's British, but, really it's just an excuse for his bad teeth. I like Mark, I like him, but I don't really like how he steals, Like, he works in IT, and stereotypically speaking, that job belongs to me. And I don't know. Like, I don't know if you have noticed, but Mark is old. Mark is so old that his senior bus pass has expired, like 5 years ago. I like him. Like, if we're in the movie, the Friday the 13th, I would want you there, Mark, with me. Because, because Tommy Jarvis maybe has a chance of killing Jason, but I can definitely outrun you. This guy's family thought the house was haunted because they kept hearing groans, but then they realized it's just Mark standing up and sitting down.
True.
Mark's wife, she doesn't really get along with him anymore. Mark is only 46, but the wife is looking for a retirement home for him. Having a kid is actually Mark, has a kid, and having a kid is really expensive. Mark spends $200 a month on diapers. The kid is 11 years old. The diapers are for Mark. Shits himself, old. Mark thinks he is passionate and lively, but in reality he is tragic and almost dead. That's just a new type of joke I'm trying. But Mark, I recently actually heard that Mark is doing poems on stage now because clearly his jokes aren't working. Mark actually has a dream about going to New Zealand, and he has to dream because they won't fucking allow him in. Uh, this guy is so feminine that he and his wife fight over who gets to use the vibrator. Uh, Mark is married. He's a family man. Mark's wife is Chinese. She's not Japanese, but he still brings great dishonor to her family. And Mark has a daughter too. She's lovely, smart. So the next door neighbor is suspected. And actually, a year ago, Mark taught his daughter how to ride a bicycle. He just resents that he didn't teach his wife how to not cheat. Like if he did, that thing wouldn't have happened 8 years ago, and 7 years, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 10 years ago, 11 years ago, last Saturday. Mark is so racist that he can't tell his family, wife and daughter apart. I'm like, Mark, one is 30 and the other is 9. And he's like, oh, these dirty chinks. He's just terrible, man. He's just saying dirty chinks. Oh my God. Terrible human being. Mark is so racist that he has to wear glasses so he doesn't fuck his daughter by mistake.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's him. That's him.
Wow.
Name that guy. That's him. That's not me. The final thing, last thing before I go. Mark is so weak and incompetent that women won't ask for his help even if they were getting raped. And
Oh my God.
Your laugh is crazier than mine.
I wouldn't go that far.
And that's me.
Ambrish Singh, everybody. Wow. That was a hell of a battle, Ambrish and Mark. Mark, you got 1 minute to rebuttal, buddy. What do you have to say about that?
Well, clearly, Ambrish, you've got a lot more time on your hands than I do. So, congratulations. Those were some good points. I must apologise to you publicly, though. I mean, at one point, I did compare you to Mowgli, and I just want to say that that's not entirely fair because one of those obviously is, a two-dimensional cartoon character.
All right.
Who appears to be a 10-year-old boy.
Okay, so that was Mark and Ambrish, everybody. Give it up, Mark and Ambrish. That was an awesome battle. That was head-to-head. Okay, it's voting time in the chat. If you think Ambrish should move on to the semi-final, if you think Mark should move on to the semi-final, let you what your thoughts go in the chat below. Okay, votes coming in thick and fast here. Okay, let's scroll up here. We go. So Ambrish 1, Mark 1, Ambrish 4, 5, 6, Mark's. A lot of love for Ambrish. Mark got some love too. Some more from Mark. But it looks like it. Okay, I'm going to give it another few seconds. Okay, we're going to call it here. That was an awesome battle, guys. You both kicked ass. But moving on to the semi-final to face Adam Wickens in the semi-final. Congrats to Ambrish Singh, everybody. Nicely done, Ambrish.